Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today, as you guys can probably tell from the title, I have a haul for you guys. And I have a few things from Colourpop and then a bunch of stuff from MAC. I don't really shop that often anymore for makeup, so when I do, I get like super excited. So without further ado, let's get into the haul. So a couple days ago, I followed Trend Mood on Instagram. If you guys don't know what Trend Mood is, it's basically like an Instagram dedicated to letting people know when collections for makeup are out, what's coming up, what's back in stock. So I followed Trend Mood and they let the Instagram world know that Colourpop is back in stock with their liquid lipsticks. And I missed out the first time because I wasn't expecting them to sell out so quickly. So I definitely picked up a few while they were still in stock. And I'm pretty sure they're still in stock, but don't quote me, I'm not 100% sure. So yeah, I got 6 of the liquid lipsticks and I mean, if you guys want a full review on these, I would be glad to film one. I don't know. I know that there are a lot of other reviews, so I don't know if you guys would want to see mine, but anyway, let me tell you the colors I got. So the first color I got is Bumble, and I'm going to swatch them for you guys, might as well. So this is what Bumble looks like, and it is a beautiful, just rosy brown kind of color, and it's that right there. And this reminds me like a lot of Riot from Lime Crime. Like, it's pretty much identical, but the texture is much different. Then the next color I got is Tulle, and I'm forgetting. Okay, so this one is a, it's like a muted dark red. Does that make sense? I'll show you guys the tube, and then here is it swatched. It is a beautiful color. It's actually pretty similar to Bumble, except it has more of a reddish, brownish undertone. So there's that. Next up, there's Limbo. This one is pretty identical to Lime Crime Salem. I believe I don't have that color, but from what I see on the interweb, it looks pretty similar. So there's that. Here I have Highball, and this is just a beautiful, super shocking, very bright pink. And I hope the camera does it justice because, geez, this is like super bright. Like, it honestly looks like Candy Yum Yum from MAC, except it's more like fluorescent. So this is totally a color that I would wear all the time. Then the color I have on my lips today, this is Mars. This was the one that I wanted the most. Like, I thought that this looks so nice. And obviously, like, no, they actually don't look alike on camera. Mars is much like redder and more blue toned, whereas that one, Highball, is much more like fluorescent, if that makes any sense. And then the last one I got is Midi, and this is just a beautiful nudish, not nudish, it's pretty damn nude. That's what it looks like, and here is what the bottle looks like. So yeah, this is what their packaging looks like. It reminds me a lot of the Anastasia liquid lipsticks, and they come in a box. And to be honest, for $6 or $5? I mean, you really can't go wrong. They are super matte, like very, very matte. So yeah, I got 6 of those. I don't know if I'm going to be picking up any more because I feel like the colors that they have is stuff that I already have in my collection. So I think for now, 6 is enough. So now onto the MAC portion of the haul. I have a big, huge MAC bag here. And I'm just going to dump everything out so you guys don't keep hearing these crinkling sounds. So yeah, give me 1 second. Let me dump all this stuff out. So the first thing I got is Max Fix Plus, and this is something that I have been wanting for such a long time, but I never bite the bullet because I'm just like, ugh, do I really want to pay money for water? It's like water, but honestly, it makes such a difference in your makeup because one time I got my makeup done by a professional and he sprayed this all over my face and I just looked so fresh like the whole day. Like, my makeup looked so dewy and glowy, and I have dry skin, so something like this would be perfect for me. So I'm happy I picked this up, and this is just the original scent one. Another thing that I've been wanting for a very long time but I never buy is the Turquotic perfume, and this one is in the 20 ml, so I got a smaller size. And the reason why I got a smaller size is because I am the type of person, I have my signature scents and I'm not a fan of a lot of other perfumes, so I thought I would get the small size, even though I really love the smell. And I think it'll be good for travel and stuff. So that's that. And I hate the packaging. Like, I think it's so cheesy. Like, look at that. So cheesy. Oh my god. But it smells absolutely amazing. It's super fresh, but it has a nice undertone of like muskiness to it. So I would definitely recommend checking this out. Don't be turned off by the packaging. Smell it before you judge it. So this next thing is actually for my mom. So we got this palette. It's a compact, a 4-well compact, and then you just buy the individual shadows. So this is actually customized by me. I'm the one that picked out the shades and stuff. I think they have ones that are already ready made, but I just think that having your own choice of colors is much better. And of course they're magnetic, so you could take them out and put them back in. So essentially you could have this palette forever and just keep refilling shades that you like. So the colors I have in here are Handwritten, Satin Taupe, Patina, and Mulch. And these are just really beautiful everyday colors. My mom is the type of person that will only use like one palette, so I thought that these colors would be a nice mix and match of my favorites. Actually, these are all some of my favorite shadows, and also none of them are like super shimmery, so it's going to be great for mature eyelids. I picked up another one of my Studio Fix powder, and I'm pretty much out of mine. And yeah, I just really needed a new one. Oh, nothing beats a fresh powder. I'm so excited. This is my favorite powder, and I'm in the color NC15. I feel like I'm gonna get tan, but for now, I just think that this powder works for me. So if I get tan, I'll go pick up another color, but love this powder so, so much. So I bought one single shadow for myself. I'm surprised I didn't go crazy on the single eyeshadows, but nothing was really catching my eye. And sometimes I'm like that, but then sometimes I will just love everything I see. So the color that I got is Smut, and I'm just taking it out of its packaging. This is what it looks like. Honestly, it doesn't look like anything special. It's just a very, very, very dark, I don't know if it's, I can't call it brown because it's not brown, but it's not black, but it's not gray. So it's like the perfect like crease color, outer corner color, or like something to really smoke out your lash line. So I just thought that this is such a beautiful color. So I got 2 of the Pro Longwear paint pots, and I actually have one other one that I've tried before that I'm not the biggest fan of, and it's my fault because I chose a really weird color. It's called Let's Skate. It has a lot of glitter in it, so it's hard for me to use in any look. So I chose 2 colors that I know I could use like 24/7. So the first color I chose is Soft Ochre, and I plan on using this as a base because I'm pretty pale, so my eyelids get a lot of discoloration and stuff. So I know that everyone from Desi to Nikki, they all use this, so I thought that it's gonna be good, and I have high hopes for this. It's a super pale yellow color, so it's gonna cancel out any redness or veins or anything like that. And the next color I got is Constructivist. Is that how you say it? Constructivist, yes. And the reason why I got this is because I am a huge fan of bronzy brown cream shadows. I just think they look really, really good with any kind of look, or if you just want to throw it on and smudge it everywhere. And let me get a little swatchy swatch of that. It's just a really pretty brown color, and I like the fact that, well, I don't know if these stay on for a long time. People say they do. Hopefully they do, because then I could just literally take a synthetic brush and sweep it all over and be done with my eye makeup. So I'm super excited to try these out. Next up, this is MAC's liquid liner in the color Boot Black. I remember when I was first starting wearing liquid liner, this is all that I would use, and it's one of those old-fashioned kind of ones. And the reason why I'm saying it's old-fashioned is because literally here, you could see that in that white background, I feel like no company really makes these dip in, dip out ones anymore, and I used to love these, so I thought it would be cool to give it another try. And yeah, this is like a classic liquid liner. It is very black, but I can't remember if it stays on for a long time or anything like that, so I'm not sure. And another oldie but goodie, this is Zoom Lash from MAC, and this one is actually for my mom. This is what we used to use back in the day as well. Like when I first started using makeup, this is what I would use, is Zoom Lash. Once again, haven't tried it in a long time, so I'm actually going to steal it from my mom for a day and see how it works for my lashes, because I feel like I remember this was good, but I'm not 100% sure. It was such a long time ago. I have 2 lip liners here, and I actually wanted Oak as well, but they were sold out, so I'm pretty sad, but I'm going to go pick that up as soon as they get it. So the first color I have here is Cherry, and it's nothing special. It is a red lip liner, but the reason why I purchased this is because I don't have a red lip liner, and every time I get annoyed because I can't find a good red lip liner. And I used to love the NYX ones, but I feel like their red kind of bleeds everywhere on my lips personally. So I thought it was a time to invest in a nice red lip liner. How many times can I say red lip liner? Probably like 7 times there. Next up, I got Night Moth. This is something that I always see people talking about, and I'm always just like, I have so many dark lip liners. But I bit the bullet and I bought it, and the reason is I just think that this color is so beautiful with literally any lipstick. I just love every time it starts getting a little colder, I see every makeup person on Instagram posting pictures with their ombre lips with Night Moth lip liner. So I'm just like, you know what? This winter and fall, I'm gonna have Night Moth too. So I'm happy I picked that up. Last but not least, I have a bunch of lipsticks. So I'm gonna go through these separately. So, and I'm not going to swatch these just because there's too many of them and they're going to get everywhere, but I'll show you guys the colors. So the first color I have here is Hue, and this is a classic color for me. I used to wear this all the time when I was in 9th grade, 9th, 10th grade. Yeah, I really love this color. It is not the most pigmented, very in-your-face nude. It's perfect for someone that just wants a nice wash of nude on their lips, and this is a glaze lipstick, so it's a glaze formula. So once again, just a beautiful wash of color on your lips. Next up, I have the color Blankety, and this is a amplified cream. This is a beautiful color. This is actually my mom's. This is a beautiful color if you're looking for an everyday darker nude, but not too dark. It is just amazing. Look how beautiful that color is. I love it. This is actually my mom's like favorite lipstick. She wears it every single day, and it just gives the most understated dark nude look. So I really recommend Blankety. Next up, I have Cherish, and there's a theme going on in these lipsticks. They're all nude. So if you're waiting for like these dark fun colors, I don't have any, and that's because all of my MAC lipsticks are dark and bright. And I have no nudes. Like, I literally have like 2 nude lipsticks from MAC, so I thought I would stock up on nuder colors. And yeah, so this color is Cherish, and this is beautiful. I saw this on Kim Kardashian one time, and I've always wanted it ever since. It has a nice peachy undertone, which usually I'm not the biggest fan of, but I tried it on and it looked really good, surprisingly, which usually I'm telling you guys, like, peachy colors don't look that good on me. But I think I'm kind of getting used to it, and I really, really love this color. It is a satin lipstick, so it's a satin formula. Speaking of peachier colors, this is the next lipstick I got is Kinda Sexy, and I just used this in a tutorial. I don't know if it's going to be up before this or after this, probably before this. It is a beautiful, very peachy, which I wasn't expecting, dark nude. And to be honest, when I look at the swatches of this, it does not look peachy at all. But on my lips, it's just super peachy. But once again, I'm digging it. I really liked it, especially paired with Whirl lip liner, which is what I did for my video. It just made my lips look really luscious and really, really pretty. So yeah. Next up is Twig, and this is a very in color, I feel like. This is just one of those dark mauve-y pinks. But once you put it on your lips, it's not as dark as something like Stila Patina or even Whirl. It's just like more of a understated mauve color, and it is still beautiful. But if you're kind of scared to try those very full-on mauve pink nudes, then this would be a perfect color to try out. So next up I have Faux, and this is very similar to Twig, except this one has more of a pale pink undertone, but it is so pretty on the lips. I just love the way this looks. It still has that mauviness to it, but it is much more cool tone than Twig is. So that is Faux. Last but not least, this is a repurchase. This is Velvet Teddy. This is a pretty popular color. A lot of people use this. It's very similar to Honey Love, except it's darker than Honey Love, and especially when you put it on your lips, it's much darker than Honey Love, but it is a matte formula. But the thing I love about MAC's matte formulas is that they're not super drying. Their retro mattes are another story, but their regular mattes, they just have like a nice creamy texture, but they still look super flat on the lips, which I love. Okay guys, and that's it for my haul. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I definitely enjoyed buying it and hauling it. Hauls are like some of my favorite videos to do because I just feel like I come home and I show you guys what I got, and it's just super fun. So yeah, that is pretty much it. Please like this video if you love hauls and subscribe if you haven't already. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!